You've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia and you're thinking, why does this feel so strange? Or why can't I explain this to anyone? I want to say this clearly right at the start. You're not imagining it and you're not failing at coping. This video is here to explain what fibromyalgia really feels like in clear, plain language so you can make sense of your own experience. We'll look at what's actually happening in the body, why symptoms change so much, and the parts people often aren't warned about. You don't need any medical background for this. I'll keep everything grounded and easy to follow. I live with fibromyalgia and have done so for 26 years now, and this channel is about helping people understand what's going on in their body over time, calmly, without hype, so that things start making more sense than feeling overwhelming. So let's start there by looking at what's actually happening. At its core, fibromyalgia involves the nervous system. Your nervous system is the communication network between your brain and your body. It carries signals that tell you when you're hungry, tired, hot, cold, safe, or in danger. It's also what processes sensation, including pain. With fibromyalgia, that system becomes overprotective. Instead of turning signals up and down as needed, it stays switched on too high. So sensations can feel stronger, sharper, or more intense than expected. Pain signals get amplified even when there's no injury happening. This doesn't mean your body is damaged. It means your system is reacting as if it needs to protect you more than usual. That's why tests and scans often come back normal, while the pain you feel is very real. The pain isn't imagined, it's being processed differently. This also explains why fibromyalgia pain is so hard to put into words. It isn't one single type of pain. Some days it aches, other days it burns. Sometimes it feels deep, heavy, sharp, or moving. It can change location, it can change during the same day. So if you've ever struggled to explain it, that doesn't mean the pain is unclear, it means it's complex. Another major part of fibromyalgia and how you feel with it is the exhaustion. This isn't ordinary tiredness. When your nervous system is constantly on high alert, it uses a huge amount of energy. Your body is working in the background all the time, even at rest. So you might wake up already exhausted. Small tasks can wipe you out. You need far more recovery than other people seem to. And that can feel frightening. And it can lead to a lot of self-blame. But this exhaustion isn't weakness. It isn't laziness. And it isn't a lack of effort. It's the cost of living in a body that's been running in protection mode. This nervous system strain also affects your brain. When your body is under constant pressure, your brain has fewer resources left for thinking and focus. That's why brain fog is so common. You might lose words, forget what you were saying mid-sentence, struggle to concentrate. Noise, light, or conversation can feel overwhelming at times. Emotionally, you might feel more reactive and irritable, or you might feel flat or numb. That isn't your personality changing, it's your system conserving energy. Your brain isn't failing you, it is prioritizing survival. I just want to take a moment to say if this explanation is helping you feel steadier, I've created a full fibromyalgia playlist that walks you step by step through what fibromyalgia is, how flares work, and how I manage life with it. I'll link it in the description and in the pinned comment below so you can take it at your own pace. Now, one of the most confusing parts of fibromyalgia is how much symptoms change. Fibromyalgia responds to many different inputs, things like physical effort, emotional stress, change, or illness, and also the environment, the temperature in the room, food you eat, sensory load. So you might have a better day followed by a worse one. Sometimes there's a clear reason and sometimes there isn't. Here's the key reframe, a new way to think about it. Constantly changing symptoms are a part of fibromyalgia itself. This is not a failure. A flare doesn't mean you've gone backwards. And a bad day doesn't erase the good ones. I want to say this clearly. You're not weak, you're not dramatic, you're not broken, and you're not difficult. If you've been made to feel that way, that comes from misunderstanding, not from who you actually are. Your body has been doing its best to protect you. Here's a low demand shift that many people might find helpful. Instead of asking what's wrong with me, try asking what does my body need today? You don't have to act on it, you don't have to fix anything. That question alone can change how you listen to yourself, and over time it can make daily life with fibromyalgia feel much more manageable. If fibromyalgia feels confusing, it's often because the symptoms aren't consistent, and that can make you wonder, is this normal or is this something getting worse? And that's exactly what the next video in this series is about. In that, I'll walk you through a clear, updated checklist for 2026 so you can tell the difference between a normal fluctuation, a flare, and the signs that your fibro may be worsening over time. It's calm, practical, and designed to reduce that spiraling uncertainty. So watch that next. It'll help you feel much clearer about what your body is doing. For now, take a breath. You don't need to have everything figured out today, and you're not alone in this. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.